Hey, what's up, guys? Today's going to be another episode of Jumby's Corner. Today we're going to be talking about my relationship with For Honor. This was suggested to me by a person in a Discord server I'm in. They are a mod in the Discord server that just suggested I talk about my relationship with For Honor, since it's a For Honor related server. So I thought I'd give it a shot. I started playing For Honor when Black Prior released, I believe, and I forget. I think it was 2019, 2018, 2019 when he was first released. When I originally picked up the game, it was free on PlayStation Plus, I believe. So that's the only reason I got it, was because it was free, and it was a game that some friends of mine were playing at the time. I'm no longer friends with them, but as it goes, it's life. I picked up the game and I played Warden, I believe. I played a little bit of the campaign to get some steel, and then I went to the multiplayer and I played Warden. I had some other friends teach me a little bit, but I mainly used YouTube tutorials and the training grounds when I would play to learn. Specifically, I'd watch guides on specific heroes. Like, I'd watch a Warden guide and I'd look at it and I'd be like, oh, I can do this. I can zone into heavy, or I can zone into bash, pick up little things as I watched YouTubers like Faram or Kenzo. Maybe watch people like Faram and Kenzo, and then after a while I really started get into the montage community, like all the For Honor meme montages and stuff like that. So people like Jackal, Wolf and Hard, and Vita Neon, Iron Pineapple, people like that. I was really starting to get into For Honor community at that time. And you gotta remember, this is when Black Prior was released, and the game was kind of shit. Still is, I think it's shit, since they're adding so much, they're putting in a lot of, well, I wouldn't say it's shit, but it's not my exact cup of tea. As you can see in the background, I'm not really good at the game either. I never have been, but yeah, when I started playing this game, I picked up Warden. I still play Warden. He's my most rep character. Out of the 100 and something hours I've played Warden the most. I think I have him to rep 14. My second most played character is Warlord, or as the Moana Bound community calls him, the Moana Bound, and the Draza community, Uncle Draza community, calls him the Warden. He's a fun hero, but yeah, I mainly stay with Warden because he's the sword guy. He's got the knight armor and he's got the long sword, and you do a little and you bash him with the shoulder. And my favorite move of his is the little crushing counter strike you get from the top. Although I wish he had him on all sides like Highlander does, but that's a topic for another point in time. Anyway, I played Warden. I started repping him up, and it went from there. As time grew on, though, I really got tired of For Honor. At first it was fun because I had people to play with. It was new to me, it was fresh. Even though I was getting my behind whooped, I was still having fun. Because, when you get into something new, it's always fun for that, first month or two. And then as I started to get better and better and better, I eventually found out that felt that I had reached a plateau and that I couldn't really get any better. And that's when once I reached that plateau where I couldn't really learn anything else, at least in my mind, I couldn't really learn anything else. The game just got boring. I'd get on, pick a hero that I hadn't played before, either do terribly or do well, depending on who I got matched against. And then just after a while, just log off because the game was boring. There wasn't really anything new. There wasn't anything exciting. And I think it stayed that way for a while until they released, I believe it was, let me think, they released Yormangunder, which that event was cool. The Yormangunder event where you got to play in the custom breach map. I thought that was fun. But it was really just tiring. They really didn't add anything new. It was just not that they didn't add anything new, it's just it didn't feel the same as it did when I first started playing. And it was just, I don't know. I can't really describe my relationship with For Honor in words because it's hard to. It's like, I don't know if I can describe it in a visual context maybe. It's like eating, no, that's not the right word. But it tired me out. I got tired of it really quickly. And every time I get on, it tired me out. I get frustrated and it was really bad on my health too, which I think I don't think me getting frustrated part is part of the For Honor's fault. I think it's more of a me thing, more of a personal problem, but that's also a topic for another day. I just got tired of it. It was draining, and it was just, I'm sorry for reading a lot of points here. It's just hard to drag on talking about a game that I really don't play that much anymore, that I haven't played in about 2 months, actually. That I don't really care about anymore. All I know right now is that they're currently going to add Tozen, the samurai guy from the campaign, as a hero in For Honor, which is cool, I guess, for all those people that wanted Tozen as a hero, but I don't really care at this point because I don't play For Honor anymore. Whatever happens with the game is beyond my control. I don't work at Ubisoft. I'm not in Montreal working in Ubisoft Studios, working for the combat team, doing all this and that. I'm not doing that. That's out of my control. I can't really say anything about that. I don't even play For Honor that much anyway. I don't even play it. Actually, this is literally the first time. This recording you're seeing in the background is the first time in months that I will have gotten on For Honor and played the game. Crazy, right? Yeah. Bet you couldn't tell. Yeah. It's just, I don't really enjoy it anymore. It's not enjoyable because just I tired myself out on it because I guess I played it so much. I played the same hero every day. I'd face against the same characters every day, get whooped by Jang Jun and Tiandi being the main offenders because I wasn't really good at reaction or read. And it just, my distaste for For Honor went on from there. And it's sad because For Honor is such a cool, neat game, and it's such a cool, neat concept. It's never been done before, but it's just sad. Anyway, I've went on over half this video rambling. I've played about 100-something hours of For Honor. I have I think like 50,000 something kills. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you can check the stat tracker. There's a stat tracker for Honor. And that's my relationship with For Honor. I played. Too long didn't watch, I guess. Started playing in 2018, 2019. Loved the game at first. Played Warden. Started playing Warlord. Branched out to other heroes. Spread myself thin. And then I just had a disdain for the game because I hit a plateau and I wasn't really getting anywhere anymore. Now that we're done, I think that's it. Now that we're done with the For Honor talk, another member of the Discord I'm in, I believe his name is Devin, when I asked for what I should talk about for today, He asked, how long can you go without paying your taxes before you are criminally charged with tax evasion? He said, that would be funny, I think. Well, I'll tell you, I believe Al Capone went a couple of years before the IRS caught up to him. I know this is definitely off topic, but I thought it'd be funny to indulge Devin, because he's a nice guy. He's not that bad of a dude. I don't really personally know him, but from the interactions we've had so far, he's not that bad. Especially compared to the rest of the people especially on the Uncle Jaws server. And not saying that they're bad, it's just that they're interesting individuals. I don't hate them. They're very good friends of mine. Friends, I don't know if they are friends with me, but yeah. Best I'd say in this day and age, Devin, is that you could probably go for about a month before they noticed that you weren't paying taxes, or about 1 year tax, unless you're a rich person, like those people who offshore their money to Guantanamo Bay, well, not Guantanamo Bay, but like bank accounts in Panama and stuff like that. Unless you're a person like that, then I believe it'll only be 1 year's worth of taxes, or maybe a month at best. At worst, probably about half a month. No, I'm probably giving the IRS too much credit. Anyway, that was this episode of Jumby's Corner. I'm glad you could all come by. Please comment. I don't know, comment. Tell me about your favorite game. I'd like to hear it in the comments. For the remainder of the video, I'll leave you with me struggling to play For Honor, the arcade mode against bots. Isn't that funny? You'll just watch me struggle for about the next 4 minutes. So yeah, see ya.